Hi guys, welcome to this educative and exciting video here on Nakanda's Destiny. My name is Judith, an accountant by profession, entrepreneur and a farmer by passion. As you know, this is a new channel that is still capturing your attention. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and also share our videos with your friends and family. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my journey of starting a farm from zero. For the last 10 years, I've been a poultry farmer, a sugarcane outgrower, and a nursery operator. But I decided to put more energy in poultry. Reason being that it is lucrative, and as you see, the population is growing, which means that the market is readily available. However, I was kicked out of business towards the end of 2019 due to unavailable circumstances. But I'm coming back. Watch and see how the journey has been and where I am. If you're planning to start a farm, think of land. If you don't have, acquire a piece of land. For my case, I acquired approximately 1.5 acres. It is a bit costly but a necessary evil. This beautiful piece of land is in Jinja, 13 kilometers away from the city center, and this is where the project is. The site has a nice scenery, and to me, guys, it is so beautiful. After securing the land, it is important to come up with a layout, which is like a sketch map of how your land is supposed to be partitioned. This helps you to maximally utilize your land and also have an organized farm. This can be done by yourself. You don't need an expert. On this new farm, according to our layout, we are supposed to have a worker's house, a store for feeds, 2 double-storied chicken houses, brooder house, farmhouse, fish pond, because there is a place which has a spring and water is there, is in plenty. Cottages for our visitors who would love to spend a night there. Structures where we can conduct trainings from. A beautiful compound with fruit trees and some herbs, and the whole area is supposed to be fenced. Having a layout in place and knowing where to put all that I need on the farm, serious work started and shallow wells were dug. I'm lucky that the land had a spring, so identifying where to put the wells was easy. Without water at the farm, it can be a menace to the hearts. So the next item on agenda was to construct the first poultry structure and the workers' house. With this construction, because the structure is pretty big and needed a lot of poles, I decided to buy directly from the tree farmers, and the whole process took me into bushes. It involved cutting the poles down, splitting them into timber where necessary, and also carrying the heavy logs to the site. A bit tough, but interesting. To me, guys, this process was very easy, simple, and cost effective. And as you know, these materials are locally available. Why do you go to a middleman who can make everything very expensive and you end up losing it all? So there we go. So exciting to see work moving. Before you construct a chicken house, there are two things that you have to put into consideration. One, type of birds. Two, management system. With the type of birds, this will force you to look at the space. And with management system, here you will have to look at either deep litter system or cage system. With our case, we wanted to construct a structure of deep litter system. So for deep litter system, 1 square meter accommodates 10 birds. And our target was 3,500 layer birds on each floor. And so we had to come up with a structure of 40 feet width by 150 feet length. So the standards in construction have to be followed. For instance, measuring the width and length of the structure have to be very accurate before you start construction or leveling the ground. Make sure it is a clear rectangle, then go ahead and dig holes. But for this case, we wanted a double storage. So the holes were deeper, at least 1 meter deep. The poles were big enough to support the structure, so the interpillar spacing is 10 feet, as you can see with the frame. The height of the structure was put into consideration for enhancing a cooler environment for the birds. However, we had a challenge of filling the foundation of the chicken structure with marram. The field where we were constructing on was slopy and the foundation became high, so we needed a lot of marram to fill it. This proved to be very expensive, and that is how the idea of leveling off the field came up. So a wheel loader tractor was brought to simplify the work for us, though part of the foundation was broken. The tractor did a phenomenal job, and here we are now to the next stage. As we were working on the structure, we did not leave out the compound. We planted fruit trees, herbs, grass to bring out the nature vibes at the farm, as you can see. The workers' house and the chicken house have been constructed concurrently, and the workers' house is done, and we are still working on the chicken house. We are done with the framing, so roofing is next. This project is something I've planned for, dreamt about, deliberated on. Now that I see it mushrooming, it is worth ever planning. There is something I did not tell you. This is going to be a model farm. And this time round, we want to promote agrotourism around Jinja, Uganda, and Africa at large. I will continue bringing you updates on this farm, especially when something new happens, so that you watch and learn from this farm. You never know, if you are interested in farming, you can start your own, especially in Uganda and also in other parts of Africa. You should know that people have started believing that farming is the future and is the way to go. Don't be left out.